Afternoon there.
Good evening. Welcome. All right, there it is. Muted. Got it. All right. First and foremost, welcome everybody to what I'm going to call the final update. Um, I said two more. Um, I'm just going to call this the last one. And I'll explain to you what I mean and what I need. Um, had a long conversation with programmer and the developer. I got a chance to meet him on Zoom. He talked about a whole lot of stuff. Programmer talked about almost as much. And I asked them both, how long? So here we are in the middle of a situation. It's a good situation for all of us, but it is one that is going to require a little bit more time, maybe a month or less, depending on how fast we gather up these funds that are needed. And two, hopefully it won't be as long as I'm thinking. Um, the software that was created is a working software. As a matter of fact, that's what's on the website now. It has all the components, it has all the steps, it has all the levels, everything is there. What is not there is the connectivity, which means it's not connecting with the steps as far as the product is concerned. Let's say that this jump drive is a product. When you go on to the website, when you log in, you go to the first step, you go through the scenario. I'm not going to give it away talking about what needs to be done. Um, that will be in the back office when you go there. One thing I'm going to finish this in a minute, but I have to hit on this so that everybody's on the same page. Zoom and a public call is just that. When it's on YouTube, the world sees it. Okay, there's some pretty smart people out there. And if you give a whole lot of information, how things work, what does this, what does that, all they have to do is sit back and listen and write down notes, and someone else will have it before we even get launched. So if you feel that I'm hiding something from you, or cloak and dagger, I think someone said, why so secret? There's specific reasons for that. Now, once it's completed, and he hands me the keys to it, I'll be more apt to talk about it. Okay. But until it's finished, I'm not going to talk about how it works. So the issue, like I said, here, step one, the product, the move, and the whole process is not connecting. So with that known, the developer made a suggestion. And the suggestion was to add additional software to unclog it, because it literally clogged up right away. I was afraid of that, but we already have a resolution for it. So with that being said, I want to take a moment to reflect on a few things. Number one, what's going to be asked of you is simple. It's a simple choice, whether you feel like that or not. That's all it is. It's a choice. And I'm going to ask for $50. And I'm going to explain what the $50 is for. The software, the additional software, and unfortunately, it's going to be 100% crypto. The clog up problem came trying to do 1 through 3 in cash and 4, actually 1 through 4, and then 5 through 12 crypto. When the two met at 4 and 5, everything balled up. And that's before the 75 even got put in there. Because they've been running tests on it ever since the products went over there. The products have been there for at least a month. They've had the products, they've been running tests on it. But when the developer put each product with the step and the price, when it got to step 4, everything balled up because it couldn't switch from cash to Bitcoin, crypto. So to alleviate that problem, 1 through 12 is going to be crypto. So it's going to come out the door digital. Now, there's good and bad to that. And I'm only saying it because I know you're going to say it. Some of you. So I'm saying it for you. What if I don't know how to do crypto? What if I don't have a wallet? What if I don't have a cold storage? What if? So I'm going to break that up right here, right now. And that $50 is needed times whoever can put it up. I need some help. I put up the first $2,200 out of my savings. It's expensive. When you get into digital and AI and what have you, it's expensive. I need help finishing it out. Okay. But let me just say this so that everyone can relax. This move is actually making it easier to work with because there's no switching. There's no trying to keep up with how much funds are in the a promise delivered bank account so that a cash withdrawal is covered. There's no more need for that. That's huge. There's no more need for you to try to figure out how to go from cash to crypto. Now, like I said, I wanted a promise delivered to be easy to work with times everybody. The beauty in what is getting ready to happen, which they started at 2 o'clock this afternoon when I sent over those funds, they've already started migrating the regular software into the new software. And right off the bat, it opened right up and moved right through to 11 within 8 minutes. 8 minutes. I know you don't understand what I'm saying or why I'm saying that. When they ran the test with the software that was built, which we're still going to use it, we're going to use it for something else. That software took about an hour to 45 minutes to an hour to get from step 1 to step 5. 45 minutes to an hour just to get 4 steps. The new software got there in 8 minutes to step 11. The only reason why I didn't go to 12 is because they just wanted to see if the new software is going to do what it's supposed to do. So that was realized today. Now, what they have to do and what they're going to do and already started is building it on a new platform. He said a month, 3 weeks to a month. I said take 2. The reason why I said that is because in the very near future, everything is going to change anyway. Literally. Monetarily anyway. So what's going to happen is you're going to get forced into digital currency. I've been telling you guys about it. I've been sending videos to learn how to work with wallets, how to work with all the stuff dealing with digital. Yeah, a lot of it was talked about was cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, BNB, and all that stuff. That's different from digital currency. Okay, Bitcoins and all those coins and whatnot, those are utilities, or they're a unbacked, I want to use the right word so it makes sense. It's not a commodity. I'll just call it a unit. Now, you would look online and see that Bitcoin is worth $70,000 or whatever it is. But then I need you to ask yourself a question. What's making it have that price tag? What is actually behind Bitcoin that makes it worth $70,000? Because people want it? Because of demand for it, so the price goes up? What happens when the demand is met? The price disappears. So digital currency and what we are going into, literally, I would say in the next week or two, or somewhere around in there, it's all over the place right now, but you know it's coming. We have been talking about it, and we're right here at it. And now Promise Deliver is going to roll right into the system. It's going to come out digital. I will say this, and I'll say it proudly. There's no mistakes. There's a reason for everything. There's a reason why it's taken this long to get a Promise Delivered launched. There's a reason I have the people that I have now in my corner building almost a custom software for us. Remember, I told you custom software is $100,000 plus. We're getting it for way, way less. Because it's going digital, it will be available to anybody and everybody around the world. They only need 2 things: a cell phone and internet connection. Now, that's a Promise Delivered. Everything, like I said, is there. The products, I think, are bar none. There's a lot of health products there, and there's a whole bunch more coming. When I tell you a whole bunch more, there's probably maybe between 2 and 8,000 products that we will have available. But we're going to start out with a handful of them. But what I would like to do is make our website so powerful that everybody on the planet is going to want to be there. You can pretty much go in any country that has internet, telephone, and running water and find Amazon. If you can speak the language and say Amazon, I guarantee you they're going to know what it is. A Promise Delivered is going to be the same way. Not right off the bat. But what I can tell you is when it's realized and when it's launched and you go into it and you see what it does, I can almost guarantee you you're going to tell everybody you know about it. So there's not going to be a need for a commercial. It will do that all by itself. Now, like I said, it's a hefty price tag. I've already went in. It's already started, but I need help. So good news, bad news, but we also knew that if we're going to do something right, it has to be 100% right and it has to be easy for everybody, not just for me. I could run the other site. I could do that, but I would have to be on it every second of every day, and that's not what I want. I do not want to sit in front of a computer all day, every day, so that transactions go through. I'm not doing that. I'm just not. I'm trying to get off the internet, not get on it permanently. So the software that is being created is automated. It is going to do all that work that I just mentioned 24/7. Once it's launched, 24/7. There's no need to babysit it. It is click and go. It will also take care of sending the emails. I don't have to do that now. Remember, I told you that you're going to receive an email from A Promise Delivered. That is built into the new software as well. You're going to see it. Whether you catch it or not, or what have you, you're only holding yourself up. You're not going to hold us up. You're not going to hold your cousin up, Aunt Tilly, nobody. You're just holding your own self up. Now, earlier, I talked about email addresses. Well, now it's becoming vital. And what I'm going to do, turn this down first. Give me a second. What I'm going to do is on the website, there's going to be a form to fill out. Now, the spreadsheet is already produced. I already have the spreadsheet. I'm not going to change that. It's there. It's locked. So I don't even want anybody filling out the form at this point. So if you're introducing it to somebody or plan to introduce, don't. Wait. Let me get the website launched first. Here's why. The website is going to have a form built into it for a double opt-in mailing list. Double, that means that you agreed twice to receive this email. The email will not contain any unsubscribe buttons like this one does. It's at the bottom. And if you're not careful, when you have one of the emails that I send out of this system open and you click that bottom portion of the email, it's an unsubscribe, one click. It doesn't even ask you, are you sure you want to unsubscribe? It just unsubscribes. And a lot of you hit that button and unsubscribe that email address. Once you unsubscribe an email address, I don't care how many times I put it in there, the system will not email that address because of spam law. Spam law is $20,000 per infraction. So if you get 6 emails, 2 times 6, that's $120,000 that can be sued for spamming. So that system, Vertical Response, will not email an address that unsubscribes. Now, how do we get around that? Simple. A brand new list that is going to be on the website that when you click it, you are saying twice that you want emails from a Promise Delivered Team Royal. Twice. It's a double opt-in. The current list that I have, when I launch, I'm going to wipe those lists. I'm going to delete the whole back office. Because some of those emails are gone, some of the people are gone. There's people that don't want to be bothered anymore, and I understand. It's all good. You're supposed to move on if it's not fitting your needs. You're supposed to move on. So all those emails back there are going bye-bye. The website will have a form for you to fill out. Everyone has to fill out the form. Everyone, no exclusion. On the website is also going to be a section for all of the information, videos, explanation, presentation, the whole 9 yards. The presentation for the back office is no longer all those videos because it's automated. So that got easier too. You'll just have to fill out some forms, make sure you're using real information. And if you're going in with a business, you still have to call. I'm going to vet everything going into a Promise Delivered. When he finishes this second software, it will be able to start immediately. The 75 will go in and I will watch it. You will see it. So there'll be proof, not just me getting on here saying we tested it, we tested it, we tested it. You will actually see it happening. Minute for minute, hour for hour, day for day. So a lot of you, 75 of you, will actually be able to say, when you look in your back office and get on this call, well now, when can I withdraw? Once the 75 go in, I already know it's going to pass because of what they did to the software. Once that pass hits, the rest of the people get the link to join, their links. Once I send those links to the rest of the team, the family, they're going to get 2 days because there's a lot more than 75. So you guys, it's not going to take you long to sign up. It's just 75 of them. That should be completed within the day when I send it out. The rest of the family, not so much. There's close to 600 people on that list. So I'm going to give it 2 days for them to get the email. People have, they're at work, different time spans, time zones. So I'm not going to force people to rush. I might even do 3 days. I don't know. Once I see how many is going. Accordingly, it will be announced how long you have to get signed up. My suggestion, now this is just a suggestion, and I hope you take it. A lot of people like their email addresses. Oh, I've had this email address for 40 years. I never had a problem. This is my email address. No one sends anything there, but if you go to that email address, there's 70 emails. It only takes less than 3 minutes to set up a brand new email address. Less than 3 minutes. My suggestion to everyone, even the people with the 75, you haven't joined yet, so you have time to do this. If you received a phone call from me, you're in the 75. I'm not going to give names or numbers or who. You know who you are. Like I said, you have to learn to close your mouth sometimes. If you received the call, God bless you. If you haven't, God bless you. You're next. So don't flip out if you didn't get a call. I already had 2 of them do that. You said I was going to be, I said the spreadsheet is time stamped. If you sent in your 25, you were turned green. I started from the actual first hour and went down. Whoever was there got called. Whoever wasn't, didn't. If I've already called you, I have not called you back yet. You probably sent a text or an email. Not to worry, you're already there. That phone call was just to verify that you could be patient and not call me when I launch this thing and say, can you withdraw? Do not do that until I say we are launched. The first 75 is pre-launch. So now you know your names. Pre-launch. You will not be able to withdraw. You will not be able to do anything but sign up and get started. That's it. Now we get on another call if we have to get on another call, and you get into Q&A and say, well, I was trying to withdraw. Guess what's going to happen to you? If you get on there with that statement, you will be withdrawn from the system and refunded. That's the whole reason for the 75. I need you to be patient. I need to test the system live. The only way I can do that is if you join. I have to make sure that it does what it's supposed to do on every level. Every step, there's a process. Step 1, there's a process through 12. I have to see that with real funds, not fake funds. It works the same. It really does. The difference is you'll be able to withdraw it. The machine can't. Does that make sense? So the first 75 people have already been called. So everybody relax. Just relax. It's not a bad thing. Think of it like this. They get to get tortured looking in that back office every 5 seconds and can't do a thing. Now, yes, there will be 75 people in front of you. But like I said before, and I will continue to say this, and I need everyone to be able to repeat it just like I say it, there is no first and there is no last. Period. Now, For as many of you that can handle a $50 assistance, I need you to send it to the Cash App, not Cash App, the Wells Fargo, Zelle. Put it in the bank account that I'm using to pay with. If you don't have Zelle and you do have Cash App, there is a Promise Delivered Cash App. Send it there. $50. Now, Team Royal. I want to talk about this a little bit because I need you to fully understand Team Royal. Team Royal is a sister company. Nor does a Promise Delivered have any control over what Team Royal does. We are partnering with them. They already have their system. They have their old layout. You know what it is. You will know what it is when you join, but I have to use the word Team Royal because that is the sister company to a Promise Delivered, to which you are going to join. Now, fortunately, the person that's going to be responsible for the Team Royal layout is yours truly. I thought about having software do it. I thought about hiring a company and explain to them what to do. And I sit back and I thought about it. Once I launch a Promise Delivered, there's no reason or a need to go to work. My new employment is managing Team Royal, just like it was in the very beginning. I personally, now listen to me, I personally will handle the 3x3. Now you should all know what that means. 3 under 3 under 3 under 3. There is no specific special people doing this or that. It will be 3 under 3 times everybody that's in it. Here's the sweet part. Everybody else that is not part of a Promise Delivered goes into that company with a single position. They just join and hope they can find 3 people. Beg, borrow, try to convince. We all know how the MLM networking thing works. What's the first question people ask? You made any money yet? That's everybody else. Family members of a Promise Delivered go into it twice, fully paid. Now, everybody else gets one position, then they have to get people, then they have to upgrade, then they go get the outside position. It's $398 total. You're going in twice at the 398 level, fully vetted, fully loaded, twice. And then 3 under 3 under 3 under 3 under 3 for as long as I can breathe. That's why I need a new computer with 2 screens. I'm going to get a monster computer because that's all I'm going to be doing. 3 under 3 under 3. I might go out and get a pizza, come back and do 3 under 3 under 3. Everybody will go to a holding tank, a holding sheet or box or whatever. And I'll just take 3 out, put them under this person, 3 out. That's all I'm going to be doing. When those 3 come out and get placed, they get a new link. The 3 that was under get a new link. The 3 to go under them, new link. The only reason why I'm doing it is because I have watched probably 50 companies, joined a bunch of them, brought y'all into a bunch of them, and watched them destroy the back office because the unwillingness to be fair. Trust me, people, I'm gonna put them all under me. I'm gonna stack me up. I'm gonna make all that money. And all those people have no one under them. You were there one in one, I was there in many. But I've been paying attention all these years. I've been at this for 19 years. Actually, this year makes it 20 years. 20 and out. This year is it. A Promise Delivered is going to break all of that foolishness that has happened to everybody that I know, you know, and everybody who joined something. Get in, put your money up, then everything stops. Get in, put your money up, they take off and go to Bermuda. Get in, tell everybody you know, it stops again. Well, that's one thing you will never have to worry about with the Promise Delivered Team Royal. I have gone over the compensation for Team Royal a number of times, and I can't do it again. I can't bring up any charts and anything like that and record it. Now I can do it non-recorded, but only 100 people can get on here and listen. Now there's larger meeting rooms where I could, once the funds are rolling, we'll move up to it. But right now we're going to stick with 100 because that's $200 every month just for 100 people to make it on this call. So when the funds get rolling, we get launched, there'll be bigger rooms. And I will show you, well, actually, you'll see it. As a matter of fact, most of you will see it happening ×2. The beauty part with them, now, like I said, I don't know what their plan is. When everything switches over to digital, they will have no choice but to switch over as well and have a e-wallet. There's already an e-wallet, but I don't think it attaches to e-platform. There's an e-wallet in the back. So I'm pretty sure they'll be able to migrate it into e-payment, which would be the quantum financial coin or whatever they're going to call it. There's going to be a representation digital for our money. You'll actually be able to call it money. So they'll convert, but right now they pay in cash. They pay, well, they put it together and you withdraw it down to a bank. And then you use your bank cards and whatnot to go shop and all that. That chime you hear is everybody over there on the chat room. I wish everybody would just chill for a minute. So if you're in here sending stuff to the chat room, stop, please. Because it rings every time you do that. Anyway, by it being a digital format, or a cash format, that's how they do their thing. But you will get an email or a text every day, twice, because you'll be in there twice. But each of those positions is going to earn a commission. So you're going to get a text twice a day stating what you just earned every day, not Monday through Friday, not weekends off. Every day you'll get a text notifying you what just went to your back office. And every week they do a deposit to your choice, either the bank or your back office. And then from the back office, you do your withdrawals. You pull it down to whatever bank you're using. I'm pretty sure they're going to have to go into a digital. Then you would be pulling it down to either a wallet or a bank. One of the two. You're either going to pull it to the wallet or pull it to the bank. Your bank, not the bank. You also be able to pull it to your, let me find it, crypto debit card with either the MasterCard or Visa logo. Because remember, it goes off of addresses, so you can move it wherever and whenever. There's going to be a representation for what we have. Right now, it's USDT. It's going to change. It has to. And when it does, that representation will be on your debit card or in your bank or on your wallet. All right? That's what last Saturday's call was about. Digital debit cards, crypto debit cards that spend cryptocurrency like money. When they go into the new quantum whatever, we'll just call it right now quantum coin, you'll be able to put that on your wallet, on your debit card, crypto debit card, digital currency debit card, and you'll be able to put it in your bank. The quantum account is an account that only you can access. So you can't send Uncle Willie to the bank to withdraw $20. That's over. Only you can move in or out of the quantum account. Only you. So it's going to be some getting used to, but like I said, I needed to make you aware. It's not a delay, it is perfection. Perfection comes with a price tag. So I'm letting you know where we're at. I'm letting you know what I need. So the sooner we get it together and get it to them, the sooner they can finish it up and we get launched. That's pretty much where we're at. I'm extremely excited because of the simple fact the new software makes it easy. You can do it all from the phone. You don't even need the computer. You can do it all from the phone. We knew this was coming. I'm sure you have heard the word AI. I'm sure you have. AI is everything right now and going forward. The old stuff is gone. The old software, the old MLMs, the old peer-to-peer, all that stuff, that's gone. That's gone. So that's where we're at. I do have some more, so hold on a minute. In light of what I just said, what could happen in the very near future is we could see our finances change completely. Completely. When it changes, everything that you have been doing is going to stop. And then you're gonna have to take a minute, get some education on cryptocurrency, wallets, how to move funds electronically with the phone, how to put those funds away. You're gonna have what's known as a crypto or quantum account that is based off of these two things. I've heard that there's supposed to be a quantum phone coming because they can ship this to everybody. It's easier to ship this worldwide or nationwide than it is a computer. I mean, you could do the same thing. People, if you buy a computer from Amazon, they ship it to the house. This is no different. Now I'm just saying if, because there's really no evidence to it, just hearsay. If there's a new phone, a quantum phone sent to you, rest assured, it's going to come with instruction. This is one time you cannot do one of these moves. Oh, this is instructions. I know how to use a phone. I'll read that later. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yes, it's a cell phone. Yes, you've been using cell phones for years. But I can guarantee you, I can almost 1000% guarantee if I was to ask everybody on this call, do you know all the features of your present cell phone? The one that you said you've been using for years. Do you know all the features to it? Can you use all the features on your phone? That would be a no. I'll answer for you. So if you don't know that phone, and they send you a quantum phone that has all your finances, that has all of your ins and outs, where you'll be able to pay stuff, receive payment, take the time to read the instructions. Take the time to read the instructions. Because I'm going to be too busy if you call me and say, well, I can't do this. I'm going to get one just like you're going to get it. But I guarantee you, like I'm going to do like I've done with all my phones. I get the magnifying glass out because, yes, that print is small. Now I got that brand new sheet somewhere. Break out the magnifying glass and I read the instructions to all the features on these phones. Especially that one. That's just a word of advice. Now, I think I've covered everything I can cover. Now I'm going to ask you. It's your turn now. Questions.
Before we start, I just want to clarify, are the current Zelle and Cash App the last ones that you gave me?
Yes.
Okay, and for those who aren't sure, they'll be in the chat. I'll update everything after the call. And I already put them in the Zoom chat. So if you're not sure what they are, look at the Zoom chat and I put them over there for you.
Awesome. Thank you.
This is Michael.
Yes, sir.
Money sent, boss.
Love you.
Matavo,
Yes, ma'am.
this is Patricia.
Mhm.
I've already sent, check your email.
Awesome. Thank you. Much love for everybody who's able to send. You know, it's just going to make things happen fast.
Money sent, Cash App.
Awesome. One last thing. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, this is Karen. I'll send in mine, but it'll be on Thursday when I get paid.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Thank you in advance.
You're welcome.
One thing that I want to bring back up that a lot of you probably thought that I forgot about it. I truly have not. The convention. What I want to do, literally, is going to be 2 of them done separately. The reason why there's going to be 2, because one's going to be on the water on a cruise ship. Everybody don't like that water, and I get it. And one's going to be on land. The convention is going to be basically the opportunity to have a conversation face to face. To actually ask questions that you may not want to ask on here. Clean questions. To actually receive the vibration that I put out. People feel it over the computer, over the phone. It's 10 times that in person. There are some of you that I definitely have to meet just because of who you are. I have learned a great deal from you. This whole process has been a learning process, more or less. So there will be 2 conventions, one on a ship, a cruise ship, and one on land. I have not forgotten, and yes, I'm going to do them both. I just wanted to throw that in there. Any other questions?
Yes. Ms. Thomas, this is Karen. What is the total amount that you need for the software?
I can't put that out.
All right. So whenever it's met, then you'll let us know.
Yes.
Thank you.
See, if I put that out, then everybody will wait on everybody else to do it. So if I put it out, if you have it, send it. If not, it's all good. When I have it covered, I'll let everybody know. I'm covered, just like I did with the other one. Don't send the 25 anymore. Didn't I notify everybody on that? Don't send the 25. I will notify on this as well.
Natava,
Yes.
what's the time frame in sending in whatever you can send in?
No time frame. Just
No,
send what you
okay.
can. Nope.
Okay, so even if it's next week?
That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, they're going to need a solid 3 weeks. So I told them a month and a half. You know, if it's going to give me what I requested and what you guys need and want, then take the time. I would rather take the time, do it right, get it right, make it easy, and not have to shut it down to figure out why you guys aren't receiving or the products aren't being ordered and all that foolishness. It's all built into one. It's all together with the new stuff. That's what AI does.
Montalvo,
Yes.
what about us from Canada?
Canada?
Yes.
Canada's a little difficult because of the exchange and all that good stuff. I would say just hold off. I mean, I appreciate you for wanting to assist, but it's going to be too expensive, 1, and 2, it's just too expensive. There's no way for you to send it to me where it stays in the range of what we're asking for. So just hold off, and thank you. I I'll put it like that.
And are we able to still join everything?
Oh, yeah, yeah, you'll still be able to
Okay.
join. I know from a couple of other family members, when they were doing programs, trying to send like $12 was $24 and $25 to send $12. Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, so no, at that level, I know it'd be over $100. So absolutely not. Just hang in there, stay connected. When I do the 75, that'll be an announcement, of course. Once they're in, once the test is done with the 75, there's going to be another announcement. These are calls. So, like I said, hopefully this is the last update call. The next call that you have, or the next call that I do, should be that 75 people have been placed. That's not an update. That's movement. The next call after that, yep. The next call after that is everybody else is placed. You'll know because you're going to get an email. A welcome email.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
What question, Pastor G?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go right ahead.
Is the call being recorded?
Yes.
How soon, if it is, can it be hit a replay? Because I've been trying to get in, and my fault, I only got it this afternoon. And secondly, if I can get 5 minutes of your time to I know you're well connected, to help me with something.
Sure.
Mm.
So to answer the first question, yes, it's being recorded. The answer to that second question is the recordings are all on YouTube. All you have to do is go to YouTube and put my name in, Montalvo Lewis, and then go to my channel that is not monetized. There's no money being made off of it. I did that on purpose so they couldn't control what I say and all that good stuff to a point. Still have to be careful. But go to my channel, and to this date, you'll see the recording will come up as soon as I close this. You'll be able to watch it right away.
Montalvo, the link for this particular call, I put in the Zoom chat, so it's right there for people who are on the Zoom, right there.
Okay, so if you go to the chat part in the Zoom right here, the link is already available. So you don't even have to look for it. Just copy that link, paste it in your browser, and hit enter. It'll take you straight to the call. Thank you, Rhonda.
Montalvo.
Yes, ma'am.
I can hardly see what Rhonda put in there. Is that a 1 or L on that Cash App? I can't see it that good. It look like an L and then look like a 1.
I'll email them to you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else?
Montalvo,
Yes, sir.
could I text you some additional information about what we were discussed last Saturday?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. Yes, you can.
The 5 minutes, when can I get back with you? Pastor G.
You can call me. What time is it? You can call me after the call.
Okay.
Good evening, Mateo. This is I need to give you an update on my status. Tonight would not be a good time for me to call you.
No.
But when would be the best time for me to talk to you?
Tomorrow after 5.
Okay, I'll give you a call then. Thank you.
Absolutely. Okay, Queenie, check your email, please.
Okay, let me check it. Okay. I know sometime, oh yeah, I see it now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I can make it out now as large. Thank you.
All right, any other questions? I'm gonna go ahead and shut the YouTube down, so it's not too
I
long.
have a quick question. So, okay,
Yes, sir.
when you deal with crypto in the marketplace, price go up and down, correct?
Yes and no.